Did he eat it? What it do, ski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Doctor Who. This one is Season 5, Episode 6, y'all. Just came out from watching the mini-sode between 5 and 6 right now. It was just a little, fun episode just to squash the tension between Amy and the Doctor. Now we are moving on to more adventures with them. Really interesting now because we're close to getting to the halfway point of the season. That's typically where things start to get a little more spicy. Some more, complex narrative connections that we start to see. Especially this season, we have this sort of overarching narrative of the rift or the tear in space and time, which Amy was first met the Doctor, how she came back to meeting the Doctor, and we've been seeing it almost at the end of every single episode. So I'm really looking forward to how Moffat's gonna bring it back and tie it in together, because we know he's been a genius in his episodes, especially his earlier career. So I'm interested to see what he's gonna do from an overarching perspective. I found some of the episodes this season so far to not be as enjoyable or as spectacular as some of those early episodes during the older series. But I'm interested to see what his mind's gonna do for something for a longer story. You know what I'm saying? So let's see where that goes. But that being said, y'all, let's dive into this one. As always, if you enjoyed it, then be sure to leave a hot like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, y'all, don't forget, in case you're interested in getting early access to these videos, the full unedited raw reaction, and more. I think my lips are chapped. Then definitely check out patreon.com/Farewell34 in the description down below. With that being said, though, I'm going to text. Let's get it going. Yeet. Oh, good evening. Yo, this season is crispy AF. Oh, didn't start the screen recording. Let's go. Ooh, I could have got bodied. Oh my goodness, I would have been so upset at myself. I would have been flustered AF. We good. We out here. We out here. So all we missed is literally a shot of Venice 1580, and it's some sort of queen bee. I don't know.
Chance for betterment. Escape, my daughter. Isabella is 17 now. But what prospects are there for the daughter of a boat builder?
I believe protecting the future of one's own is a sacred duty.
Signora.
Then we will take your world.
Weird choice of words. We will take your world.
Say goodbye to your daughter.
Now, Signora.
Why wait?
No wording.
Time ticks.
The episode's eerie as fuck.
Say, Francesco.
I do.
Oh. Oh, lol.
Even if we weren't getting married tomorrow, I'd ask you to marry me anyway.
Yes, I would, because you are smashing. I've got to go. I'll see you tomorrow. That's a relief. Thought I burst out of the wrong cake.
Look at this shirt.
That reminds me, doesn't it? She tried to kiss me.
Oh, he's going for it.
Tell you what, though, you're a lucky man. She's a great kisser.
Why is he trying to roast the man?
Funny how you can say something in your head and it sounds fine.
Gonna have a bar fight to start the episode off? Hilarious. The vampire Venice. Oh, okay, yeah. I assumed it was a vampire. Gave me Edward Cullen vibes.
Sending you somewhere. Together.
Ooh, what, like a date?
Anywhere you want. Any time you want. Think of it as a wedding present, because frankly, it's either this or tokens. It's a lot to take in, isn't it? Tiny box, huge room inside. What's that about? Let me explain.
It's another dimension?
It's basically another dimension. What?
After what happened with Prisoner Zero, I've been reading up on all the latest scientific theories. FTL travel, parallel universes.
I like the bit when someone says it's bigger on the inside. I always look forward to that.
So, this date.
Venezia! La Serenità! impossible city. Preposterous city founded by refugees running from Attila the Hun. It was just a collection of little wooden huts in the middle of the marsh, but became one of the most powerful cities in the world. Constantly being invaded, constantly flooding, constantly
Changing.
beautiful.
Papers, if you please. Proof of residency, current bill of medical inspection.
There you go, fella. All to your satisfaction, I think you'll find.
I'm so sorry, Your Holiness. I didn't realise.
No worries, you were just doing your job.
One comes in, no one goes out, and all because of the grace and wisdom of our patron Signora Rosanna Calvieri.
How interesting. I heard the plague died out years ago.
Not out there.
Controlling the state.
According to this, I am your eunuch.
Oh yeah, I'll explain later.
Isabella!
How can they be in the light? Aren't they vampires? Well, we'll see how vampires go.
I thought everyone knew about the Calvieri school.
My first day here, it's okay. Parents do all sorts of things to get their children into good schools. They move house, they change religion. So why are you trying to get her out?
Something happens in there. Something magical. Something evil. My own daughter didn't recognize me.
We never interrupt Mummy when she's hydrating.
We were accosted again.
Hydrate me. They moisturize me.
Time to introduce them to my brother.
I shall decide when we have enough.
And if it's more you want, let me take the girls into the city tonight. We could.
Follow the plan.
The vampires just move so weird.
And what have you been doing?
I knew I'd be coming back.
He was right, it blots out everything else.
Rory, this is our date. Let's not do this.
We are in Venice, and it is 50.
All I'm gonna say is the last time we saw a companion come in with a relationship, they didn't come out with one, with that same person. So, Rory, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In 80.
I know!
This guy looks like a baller in 15 maybe. Huh? The man didn't transform into a bat and cut. He just said, "I'm out. Sorry, bye. I don't have time for photos." Like he's just walking away. Like she can't run up to him.
Have my daughter! Isabella!
No, you're not coming in. Just stop there.
Have my daughter! Isabella! I demand you let me see my daughter!
Who are you?
I'm the doctor.
How are you doing that? I am loving it. You're like Houdini, only finds slightly scary girls, and he was shorter. Will be shorter. I'm rambling.
I'll ask you again, Signor. Who are you?
Why don't you check this out?
You're a
Am
vampire.
I thinking what I think I'm thinking? But the city, why shut down the city?
Leave now, Signor. We shall call for the steward. If you'll let you.
Tell me the whole plan.
Won't they not work?
Listen, I would love to stay here. This whole thing. I'm thrilled. Oh, this is Christmas.
You don't have any spare garlic? Any steak knife, like wooden knives?
Creepy girls and everything. Vampires. We just saw a vampire. Yeah, I know. Amy was just telling me. Look, I have a thing about
That
guns
shirt is
and
so
huge
good.
quantities of explosives.
What do you suggest then? We wait until they turn.
Sorry guys, my mom's calling in. Hey, hello. Hey mom, how's it going?
I have to know, we go together, say
You're my daughter.
What? Don't listen to him.
Your daughter? You look about 9.
Brother, then.
Too weird. Fiance.
I'm not having him run around telling people he's your fiancé.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Thank you.
I mean, they've already seen the doctor. You should do it.
Me?
Yeah. You can meet my brother.
Why is him being a brother weird? But with me, it's okay.
Actually, I thought you were her fiancé. Yeah, that's not helping.
This whole thing is mental. They're vampires, for God's sake.
Bro, your
So
fiance
they're
just sunned you.
vampires.
Or brothered you.
Makes you wonder what could be so bad it doesn't actually mind us thinking it's a vampire.
I've just got one of those faces. I wasn't talking to you. She's got the same face, which is because she's my sister.
Carla, explain yourself. Why have you brought me this imbecile?
Signora, they have references from His Majesty the King of Sweden.
Is she gonna be able to see through it? That was a weak ass snap.
Well, now I see what got my steward so excited. Let's see. Francesca, do you like her?
Tell Uncle, Doctor, I'll see you both pretty soon, okay? I'll be fine.
She's not gonna get got.
Amy!
I mean, at least they have a nice living space.
Get changed and wait here.
Blimey. This is private education, then. I need you to tell me what's going on. What is this place? What are they doing?
She has a bite mark.
They come at night. They gather around my bed and they take me to a room with this green light and a chair with straps, as if for a surgeon.
What happens in there?
I wake up here.
Oh. Potentially pulling experiments to make the vampires daylighters? Maybe? Rory Stag number 9.
You said she kissed you. Now.
You want to do this?
Now. I have a right to know. I'm getting married in 430 years.
Funny.
Rory, she kissed me because I was there. It would have been you. It should have been you.
It should have been me.
Exactly. That's
Hey Google, stop the alarm. Thanks.
why I brought you here. There we go. Amy. Miss Amy.
No, boy, she got finessed. You tried.
Just as well. I brought this then. Ultraviolet portable sunlight.
Yours is bigger than mine.
Let's not go there.
Where are you from?
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm from Ofsted. Put her in the chair. Oh, make sport of me, will you? Tease me as if I were your dog. Well, this dog has a bite, girl.
I would be so shook.
If we cancel now, we'll lose the deposit on the village hall. The salsa band. Oh.
You guys are opening up loot boxes and Amy's about to be turned into a vampire? Come on. Doctor's moving reckless, bro.
Mother, may we share? I'm so thirsty.
Of course, darling.
That's what vampires do, right? They drink your blood and replace it with their own.
Yeah, except these people haven't just had their blood taken, but all the water in their entire bodies.
Why do they die? Why aren't they like the girls in the school? You know what's dangerous about you? It's not that you make people take risks, it's that you make them want to impress you.
Facts.
You make it so they don't want to let you down.
Facts.
You have no idea how dangerous you make people to themselves when you're around.
Very good point. They want to always impress the doctor. You know, they're taking him out he's taking them out on these crazy adventures. They don't want to be the boring companion who just sits there and doesn't want to do anything. Self-destructive habits you're teaching people, doctor.
Your humanity is a dream, now faded.
Or you die. That can happen.
And if I survive?
Then there are 10,000 husbands waiting for you in the water.
Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of engaged.
And Amy, you should go to the doctors after this, by the way. If you ever wondered what Doctor Who meets Star Wars would be, this is as close as they will get.
They're not vampires. What? I saw them. I saw her. They're not vampires.
Yeah, they're aliens.
They're aliens.
That's good news. What is wrong with you people?
They're not verbatim vampires, but they're close. It's so funny how he's wearing a t-shirt. Okay, wait.
The traitor is delivered to the arms of those she betrayed.
Do you expect me to drown? I'm Venetian. I can swim.
Ooh, see how this goes. His face is hilarious. So the creatures are on the floor.
And I take it you're a refugee like me.
I'll make you a deal. An answer for an answer. You're using a perception filter. It doesn't change your features, but manipulates the brainwaves of the person looking at you.
The subconscious perceives the threat and tries to alert the conscious brain.
Where's Isabella?
My turn. Where are you from?
Gallifrey.
Ooh,
You should be in a museum. Or in a mausoleum.
Why are you here?
We ran from the silence. Why are you here?
Wedding present. The silence.
Connecting to the larger thread.
There were cracks.
Ooh.
Some were tiny. Some were as big as the sky. Through some we saw worlds and people. And through others we saw silence. We fled to an ocean like ours. And the crack snapped shut behind us. Saturnine was lost.
So Earth is to become Saturnine Mark II.
And you can help me.
That's where you
We
lose
can
a
build a
doctor.
new society here as others have.
Whenever someone says we can build a new society on our planet, and everyone's like, you know what? We can compromise, we'll leave, do our own thing, but thanks for helping. That's never what happens. It's always like they're just trying to take the Earth, and that's when they die. I digress.
Would you say? Any general will tell you that. I need an answer, Doctor. A partnership. Any which way you choose.
I don't think that's such a good idea, do you? I'm a Time Lord.
Intense.
You're a big fish. Think of the children.
Think of the children.
Carlo! You were right. We're nothing alike.
You know why? Didn't know Isabella's name.
You didn't know Isabella's name.
Just getting cheese. She's giving a really good performance, I would say.
The storm is coming.
Mummy?
Really think of the children in that situation.
Assemble the girls. I have a job for them.
Look at this guy's face, he's so shook.
Brain thinking.
Hush. I say we take the fight to them. What?
planet dies. So they flee through a crack in space and time and end up here. Then she closes off the city and one by one starts changing the people into creatures like her to start a new gene pool. Got it. But then what? They come from the sea. They can't survive forever on land. So what's she going to do?
Flood the Earth.
She's going to sink Venice.
And repopulate it with the girls she's transformed.
You can't repopulate somewhere with just women. You need blokes.
She's got blokes
Where?
in the canal. She said to me there are 10,000
Yeah.
husbands waiting in the water.
Are we on the second floor?
Jesus, save me from the fish people. Kaboom. Now they've got tuna.
Right, to begin. We need to stop her. Come on.
No, get back to the TARDIS.
You can't stop her on your own.
We don't discuss
That's
this.
super
I
serious.
tell you to do something, Amy, and you do it. Huh?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Got a little desk there. Put on the big boy pants. He's taking off all the clout gear.
Just to save one city. Hard to believe it's the same man that let an entire race turn to cinders and ash. Now you can watch as my people take their new kingdom.
Girls have gone, Rosanna, please help me. There are 200,000 people in this city.
So save them.
Let's see you do it, Doctor.
This way, you freak! No! This way, you big, stupid, great SpongeBob! The only thing I've seen uglier than you is your mum.
Are you kidding me?
No. Did you just say something about mummy? Ha! Ha! Shh.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm hardly going to smell of cheese and biscuits.
Why did you make the sign of a cross, you numpty?
Oh, right. I'm being reviewed now, am I?
Now we go help the doctor.
With a stick, anything. We need it to shut down and reroute control to the secondary hub, which I'm guessing will also be the generator.
Alright. Oh, this is so reminiscent of that one episode with Tennant. What was it? Ooh. It was towards the end of season 2. I think it was like 2.9 or 2.11. Oh, boom! Rubber souls, swear by him. She gonna try and yeet out of here?
Rosanna!
One city to save an entire species. Was that so much to ask?
I told you, you can't go back and change time.
Can your conscience carry the weight of another dead race? Remember us.
You did this.
No!
Stay. With us, please.
Fine with me.
Oh, word?
Yes, I would like that.
Nice one. I will pop the kettle on. Hey, look at this. Got my spaceship, got my boys. My work here is done.
What? All I can hear is silence.
There were cracks. Through some we saw silence and the end of all things.
Okay. And that was Doctor Who Season 5, Episode 6. That was my reaction video. I found this to just be an alright episode, an okay episode for me. There were quite a few things that I did like and other things that I didn't. I thought the performance by the lead over there, I thought she did a really good job as the lead, as the queen of the fish people, the fish vampires. Also the twist of them actually not being vampires but being sort of these alien fish beings. That was a twist that I didn't really see coming, that I thought was cool. I thought a lot of the questions of like the Doctor, you know, having another race's death being on his conscience was really good for his development. Rory, you know, being thrown into the mix now. Him being a companion, okay, let's see where that goes. Them being a unit, we'll see how they work together with one another and how the dynamics work. And something that I actually thought was really cool was the locations for this episode. It seems the sets that they had, or they actually went to, it seemed like they filmed a lot of this actually out somewhere. It looked really nice in terms of the visuals, the city, the landscape, and all that stuff. Some of the CG later on was a little spotty, but for the most part, visually this looked pretty cool. Yeah, Amy and the Doctor now, they know their roles. They squash whatever tension that they had, and yeah. That was this episode of Doctor Who, y'all. And I think this episode served to get a little bit more development out of 11. You know, his idea about the companions and what, you know, Roy was saying about how you make the companions go through so much because they want to impress you. I thought that was a really good keynote to touch upon, and it's going to make the Doctor think about, it made the Doctor sort of reflect what he does moving forward, and, you know, how he interacts with companions and stuff like that. But yeah, for me, I just found this to be an okay episode. But with that being said, I would love to hear what a lot of you guys thought about this one. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. He did develop, though, the whole idea of this. There's a silence now to the whole overarching narrative of the cracks and in time and stuff. So that was it, y'all. But what did you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, I will see you all next time. Peace.